the video for Caesar's Gallic Wars, Book 5, Chapter 38. Ambiorix, sublatus, perfect passive participle, hoc victoria, ablative means, statim, proficiscitur, so that's the verb. Everything else in the middle we could do in that order, but it's probably going to make most sense to say subject, verb, and then do everything else in the middle. Statim cum equitatu in aduatukos, qui erant finitimi, regno eius. Eius is genitive, singular, refers to ambiorix. And regno is dative because this is an adjective that sort of takes a dative. So they're finitimi to regno. Intermittit. This word, there's a bunch of definitions in the book for it. Most of them will not make sense. The one that will make the most sense probably is the one that is let pass or something like that. So intermittit neque noctem neque diem. Que ubet peditatum subsequi. This is a deponent infinitive. Re demonstrata, ablative absolute, aduatucisque concitatis, another ablative absolute, connected by the que. Postero die, another ablative time when. Pervenit in nervios, que hortatur, which is the deponent verb. Now, up till this point, everything has been pretty straightforward. That's about to change. So, ne. So, hortatur means to urge or encourage. So, ne is going to introduce either a purpose clause or what's a type of purpose clause, an indirect command. So, sometimes people disagree about which is which, but either one. So, hortatur ne negative ut, that they not. Now, I'm going to look for some kind of verb. I find one here, but it's part of an indirect, it's part of a relative clause, so I'm going to ignore that. But here's one that isn't part of a relative clause. So that, as is usual with Caesar, he's going to put the verb at the very end of the clause. So that they not dimittant. Occasionem. Again, the main parts of this are at the very end, and he kind of puts everything else at the beginning, probably for emphasis or something like that. An occasionem liberandi, which is a genitive gerund of purpose, sui in perpetuum. Atque ulciscendi, another genitive gerund that expresses purpose. So notice how they're right next to each other, connected by atque. So ulciscendi, so of liberandiing, of ulciscendiing. Romanos pro eis inuriis quas ace parent. So the antecedent of quas is inuriis or eis inuriis. And this is a perfect subjunctive, not a future perfect indicative, which they look the same, but it's not. Okay, so he's going to continue with what he hortatur. Demonstrat, and then this introduces an indirect statement, that legatos duos interfectos esse, this is a perfect passive infinitive, magnum que partem exercitus, so exercitus is a fourth declension noun, and so this is really a long us, which makes it genitive singular. So a magnum partem exercitus inter esse, perfect active infinitive. Nihil negoti esse, that nihil negoti esse, and nihil negoti means like nothing of difficulty, so no difficulty. Esse, no difficulty. And the rest of this is like an indirect statement inside of an indirect statement. Subito oppressam, perfect passive participle describing legionem. No, pressam legionem, quae hiemet cum cicerone. So the antecedent of quae is legionem. Interfici. This is a present passive infinitive, so to be interfici. Profitator, this is a deponent verb. se adiutorem, ad eam rem. Facile, which is an adverb. Persuadet neruis, this is a dative because persuadet takes a dative as its object. Hoc oratione, ablative of means.